Welcome to Diablo 4, and for the final time this season, welcome to Season of Witchcraft. It is, of course, the last day. Tomorrow, we're getting a new season, which means new character, new meta, all sorts of stuff. But for now, I am Sammy. This is Sammy. You are Sammy. We are all Sammy. And we are just kind of hanging out on the last day of the season. Just kind of remembering the things we like the most, the things that gave us trouble. If you're hanging out in the chat, maybe you're still working on finishing this season. I am willing to help you wherever I can. Just keep in mind, I am no professional. This weekend I did find a couple of pieces of armor that are a little bit better than what I was previously running, but really only a little. Only a tiny bit better. Okay. Woo, don't want to stand in the explosion. Now, as you watch this stream, you will be earning beard hairs, and you can spend those beard hairs however you want, including on making me take a sip of my beverage or getting up to stretch. And now, for the next month, there is a community challenge. We're trying to just get to 25,000 beard hairs in 30 days. And if you can do that, I will stream on my next available Friday. I usually stream Mondays through Thursdays. I will throw in a Friday stream. So, we'll just see how it goes. I have no idea if regularly spending your beard hairs contributes to that goal, or if you specifically have to spend your beard hairs on the goal. So we'll just have to see. These are the fun, exciting things of learning this platform. I don't know anything, and so I get to experiment and try. And if I fall flat on my face, so be it. Okay, we got lots of dead dudes. I'm in a tier 105 Artificer's Pit. I have been able to complete this fairly consistently. I might even be able to jump up to 110. I haven't tried. But really, this is just the warm-up. This is just the, the show has started. I need to make sure I remember how to play Diablo 4. Okay, and again, last day of the season. If you have been working towards completing the season and you're missing a couple of challenges, hit me up. I am willing to help you complete those challenges. I would recommend going for ones that I can actually help you complete, because there are some where you just have to sit down and do it. And that kind of sucks, especially if it takes a long time, but I think we got it. Hey, Blazin', I am glad you are here, and you are Sammy. It is the last stream of the season. I hope, Blazin', I hope you had a really good weekend. Oh, goodness. Get those things down. I also hope you heard me announce the community challenge that went live today. I don't know anything about community challenges, but we're doing one. And I am doing fine. It's Monday. Monday is usually my highest anxiety day. But that's okay. I took care of my stuff. I went on an hour-long walk today, and that feels very good. I noticed. I didn't even react, but I did react in real life. You gave me a chuckle, so my non-reaction on Discord was me being sly and appearing to actually give it thought and consideration. And I'll tell you something. Even if we fail this community challenge, I'm probably I gonna do a Friday stream? This is mostly me just trying to learn what community challenges are and what we can and cannot accomplish as a tiny community. Yeah, don't tell anyone. It's a secret. It's a secret and nobody's allowed to know. Okay. Just hanging out. Last day of the season. Blazin', what has been your favorite witchcraft power of the season? Gaming Mike is here, and Gaming Mike is also Sammy, because once again, we are all Sammy. That's the way it's gotta be. We're being nostalgic for the season that dies at the end of the day. If there was anything about the season of Witchcraft that you enjoyed the most, let me know. I'm remembering the story that they had. Hey, look at that! GG to the season of Witchcraft. I really enjoyed the story. I hope that we continue to have seasonal campaigns and little stories. They're not huge. What do you expect for free? But it was still enjoyable, and we had 3 witches in Sanctuary who were helping us fight the corruption. And this is just headcanon here, but I think the corruption they were fighting had spread from the Season of Hatred when the Vessel of Hatred DLC came out last time. And yes, Blazin', yeah, you had some great experiences there. I also had some good experiences. I got raided towards the end of the season, and the last few things that I needed for my build, they were able to get. So that was great. I got my witchcraft or my occult gems because of the community. So yeah, the Diablo community, they're here. They're here to help. It is not a very competitive community, and I will be frank. I will be a little frank here. When Elon Musk started claiming that he was like a pro-level Diablo player, I had a coworker who was obsessed with Elon Musk, and he was like, yeah, well, you play Diablo 4, Elon Musk is like the 12th best player in the world or something. And I was like, by whose measure? I didn't think that was a measurement in Diablo. I thought people just played for their own enjoyment. And it's a primarily cooperative game. I would think the best are the people who are having fun together. But yeah. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing to work with this guy because he knew that I was no fan of any billionaire, but especially Elon Musk. And so he would love to bring positive Elon Musk news to me. And I was like, dude, you're a big fan of that propaganda. That's weird. Hey, French fries, it is good to have you here. And then what else did I miss? Blazin' reminds us that it is not about being the best in Diablo. It's about having fun. That is literally what this game is about. It's not a Fortnite. It's not even, Call of Duty. It is a get with your friends and kill some demons. It is what we should all be striving for in our daily lives. Well, I am glad to have the crew of regulars here. I am not going to look to see who is lurking because, as always, lurkers are welcome. You can even drop the lurker emote to tell me that you're just hanging out and having a good time, and I'll keep talking to myself. That's what I like to do. But if you are in chat, we're kind of looking at the end of the season, and we're reminiscing on the things we loved about this particular season. I dug the campaign. I liked it. I teased it a little bit. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. I liked the 3 witches, and I liked that one of them betrayed us and turned out to be responsible for all the fugitive heads. That was cool. I should pay attention. Over here just thinking about this season. And not really paying attention to what's going on. Okay. Let's focus up. You guys talk amongst yourselves about what you loved about this season. I'm gonna get this guy myrtleated. Itchy nose. Okay. So I really gotta pay attention to when the floor is lava, because this guy can take a beating. That's one of the reasons I haven't gone up a level, is that I'm just like, I'm getting my butt kicked. Where'd that den mother go? There you are. Keep watching the floor. I will check the chat as soon as I get out of here. I saw something about Caden. Okay, still alive. There's the den mother. Gotta keep watching the floor. Think I might be in a dangerous spot. I am. Think they got the best of me? No, sir. Okay. Doing fine. Just, there it is. I was like, I just gotta get her staggered again. Okay. Keep going. When they make the floor lava, that's when I'm bad at this game. So I gotta watch the floor, gotta make sure I'm not standing inside of a ouch zone. Oop, I'm standing in an ouch zone. I'm standing in another one! Okay, we're doing fine. This guy drops big circles of pain. Okay, we're doing fine. Come on, baby. There we go. I wasn't looking at the time. I have no idea how much time was left, but Blazin said during the fight, I found it funny that the dude was called Caden, and my character was called Caden with a different pronunciation and spelling. Were you Cadan? Like, were you putting the accent at the end? Okay. Now I can look around, I can look at things. I really enjoyed the witchcraft powers. I liked how many that we had. Kaiden. I was never going to get there. I was never going to get even remotely close to that pronunciation. Alright. Now for the long road to 96. I figure if I get all... Well, I won't, because the season's gonna end today. But if I had gotten all of them to 96, then I would have no reason to continue playing at 105. I would have to go up. That's okay. Sounds like somebody's doing some yard work. That, or there is a very slow moving plane, which happens. There is an aerospace museum, and occasionally some people will try to fly those things. Oh, I forgot I died. That's right. I died. Yeah, I think it's a lawnmower. That's what I think it is. I think someone is finally doing their yard work, and that just makes this constant low, dull, buzzing noise. And I think they're getting closer. I think they have been working on their backyard, and now they're working on their front yard. So it gets louder, and that sucks. Okay, so I have been working towards collecting a specific trophy. I am trying to do the Undercity 25 times in order to get that trophy. So I'm going to do that on occasion. And then I've also been working in the dry steps, trying to finish those particular side quests. I completed a challenge this weekend when I just did a side quest that I had never done before, and I was like, sweet, I completed a challenge. I think I'm gonna go passive ranks. I usually do the skill ranks, but I'm gonna give that a shot. And I'm not great at the Undercity, but I kind of understand what I'm doing now. Usually I just ignore most of the regular enemies. And I kind of follow the mini-map, trying to get to people who can extend my time. Like all of these dudes. And then I'm gonna rush back and do those torches. Just ignore everybody. Hit that. I can dig that. If you would like to, you certainly may. I also know, didn't you say it's a school night that you only had today off? I don't want you to stay up too late and be late for work or whatever you responsible adults do out there. Not like me, the irresponsible adult that you guys watch every once in a while. Okay, that's good to know. I am definitely fine with that. We'll rip through a few of these bad boys. Alright, I was getting sidetracked, treating this like a normal dungeon. It is not. I need to focus on these guys. You take your time. You do your thing. You do what you want to do. You sip that tea nice and slow. Enjoy it. You've earned it. I don't know your life, but I'm sure you earned that tea. Okay. There we go. Just gotta get... Yep, got him. No reason to stick around. I'm going to get that 20-second boost going into the next area, because I might need that extra time just looking for more dudes. There they are, right away. Love it. Love it when they come right to me. Come on, give me my... There it is. Okay, good. Don't talk food to me. Right at the beginning of the stream. You want to hear my belly rumbling for a few hours. I know how it goes with you peoples. Alright, we got to rank 1. Keeping our time, keeping an eye on the time. Gotta make sure that I don't mess it all up. I see a couple of more time dudes up top. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna go for them. I'm going for them. Ah, yeah. And there was a big time boy. Okay, got those. Work on this. Then the big time boy. Alright, big time boy. Come here. I need that. Thank you. I might not have enough time to complete this particular thing. I'm gonna get it started. But if we get down to 5 seconds, then I gotta retreat. Yep, I gotta retreat. I think I can do it in the next area. Okay. Let's look for time. I don't know. Oh no. I see it now. Come on, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was close. That was a little too close. I don't like to squirm. I am not a big fan. How is he still alive? Okay, good. Get here. Perfect. All right. Paragon 241. I have almost I am almost matched with my pre-stream character from last season when I played as a Spiritborn. And I was too scared to go live again. I was worried that I lost my mojo. And maybe I did lose my mojo, but I may have found new mojo. Mojo Dojo. I went the wrong direction. Okay, let's get Mojo Jojo's Dojo. Yo. Okay. Oh no. Froyo! Come on, baby. Give me that Froyo. Oh no! I need to try to get to these guys. Okay. We got 11 seconds. We've got 4 out of 4. I'm just giving myself a bit more of a time buffer. Perfect. I don't need to finish this shrine. I know there's only one dude. I'll kill the one dude. I didn't kill him. Don't worry. I need you guys bear with me as I try to navigate through all of this. No! I missed the timer! No! I shouldn't have fired. I should have just kept going. Ah, so frustrating. Oh, goodness. All right, well, that calls for a nut. So I'm going to get an almond. Delicious. Okay. Now, taking a look at this, I have mostly been focused on these guys, getting my dexterity. And I think I'm going to keep doing it. There's no reason to really focus on any of the other stuff. Okay, how do I do this again? All right, thank you. Come on. Go there, accept. There, perfect. Okay. Good. I have joined. I see them. I'm just ignoring this other one. Well, maybe I'll break the game and accept that one too. I'll just accept everything. Okay. I'm just waiting, just giving Blazin a chance to get over here. It's going to be a little embarrassing when I try to keep up, but, you know, it is what it is. Here we go. Believe it or not, I am capable, but I like your haircut, Blazin. It's looking sharp. I'm gonna head south towards the furthest one. There's some time dudes. Good. Alright, pay attention to the mini-map that will show me. Okay. Oh, goodness. And I helped. Okay. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. Game's giving me a lecture about how I need to hurry up. I'm like, hey, slow ass. Your teammate is ready to go. Why aren't you? Go faster. Okay. Hey, I've never seen a treasure goblin in here before. That was neat. I keep getting stuck on the environment, and it's my own dang fault. Okay. I'll get up here and help. I'll help too. I'm stuck on the environment. Okay. As I often say, if you are new here, feel free to hit that follow button. We're trying to get to 100 followers. If you want to support the channel financially, I would take that. Hit that subscribe button. That'll get us there. And of course, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can leave a comment. Just tell me the time signature for your comment so I know what we're talking about. And one of my stretch goals, should we, become wealthy with subscribers, is to get a blackout curtain so I can deal with the screen glare. Oh man, how great would that be? Well, there we go. We got 3 minutes-ish left. I hope we make it in time. Haha! I went through the door first this time. Oh, but they're faster than me. Alright, one of those. I think it did end here. I'm sorry. That worked out. Taking all the treasure. Nobody gets any treasure. It's all my treasure. Let me take a... I wish they told me how many I have already done. That was one of the features that they tried to sell the PlayStation 5 with, was trophy tracking, and I have never seen that work on any game. So I have no idea what's going on. And yes, I did just lick some wasabi. It was delicious and a little spicy. Okay. But yeah, I'm down to do it again. The names thing, give me a sec. There is a setting. Oh. I don't know. But that's a good point. Let me send it to me in Discord. And I'll take a look at it. Because I want to think it over. I don't know if I necessarily want to be showing people's usernames. Like, I think character name is better, Because some people are anxious about that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Alright, let's see. I'm just letting my drugs wear off. Let that guy do his thing. And then I'm going to take my drugs again. Alright, he's gone. And my drugs are wearing off. So, Elixir of Precision. Followed by Soothing Spices, Spirit Dance, and Queen Supreme. And then stay away, because in Torment 4, it is not nice to gas others. Hold on, my gas is still spread. Give me a second. I don't want to gas you. Hey, Wisdom of Odin, it is good to have you here. we're just, finishing out the season, hanging out, having a good time, talking about the things we like the most about the season. So if there was anything about the season of Witchcraft that tickled your fancy, let us know in the chat. And then I got Blazin in my party. We're going to work on taking out some of the Undercity a few times. Okay, I'm going to go south. Because why not? You know what I mean? Well, let me get through here. And if you're desperate to get through it, I am fine with carrying. I mean, I won't get anything out of a tier 20, but I am fine with lowering my difficulty and at least getting you above there. But at this point in the season, I'm not getting anything out of anything. Like, I'm very slowly working towards getting to Paragon 300, which we're probably not going to do this season. So yeah, I'm just doing stuff to hang out. Doing your Eternal Realm. See, I thought you were working on a challenge for the season. I was like, wow. Well, let's see what we can get for you and see what we can do. And I think French Fries is making fun of my sound effects that I like to make. Okay. I don't know if I have done that. I've never really looked into the various challenges and stuff. I was looking for one to see if it would track my progress in the Undercity, but sadly it does not. And there's French Fries playing some of The Last of Us. I attempted to play that about 3 years ago on stream. I was playing The Last of Us Remastered, I believe. And I just couldn't vibe with it. I just didn't love it. But I really loved the HBO show. I was very into that. So it's not an issue of the story. The story is there. I just couldn't vibe with the game itself. But dope on you playing some of that multiplayer. I'm gonna get this guy. Haha. Gotten. And I'll get these guys. We don't need to do it, but you know, I want to feel like I contributed. I'm coming. I told you I was on my way. Thank you for the follow, Wisdom of Odin. That was very kind of you. Once again, we are working on getting to 100 followers, so if you want to help out, feel free to help out. Ooh, did they drop a mythic? Yes, a mythic helmet. I'm pleased with that. I'm sure I already have it, but let's take a look. The Heir of Perdition with 1 greater affix. I'm pretty sure I have this already, but we'll take a quick look. There it is. Heir of Perdition with 1 star. Yeah, so I think I'll get rid of the new one. Get the Resplendent Spark. Maybe even roll the dice again and see if I can get a new one that I've never gotten before. That would be cool. So give me just a moment, Blazin. I'm just going to destroy all of that and... let's just see what it is. I get so many of those amulets. That's fine. No, I will play recklessly. That's my favorite way to play. I also was not looking. I have one left for my tribute of ascendance. And then I'm gonna have to pull out a different one. Ah, then yeah, you can start firing them off. I'll let you do it. You be the one to fire off these particular runs. I immediately run into the wall. I hear him fighting, and I'm like, whoa, I gotta fight too. And then run into the wall. I am a professional. Okay. I'm helping. I'm a part of things. This is your sorcerer, right? Like, this is not your overpowered druid who makes an embarrassment of me every time we play together. I mean, you're still making an embarrassment out of me, but this is your sorcerer who embarrasses me. Oh, okay. See, one of these days, all y'all are gonna be like, wow, Sammy's rocking the powerful character this season. And I'll be like, yeah, you all better watch out. I carry around here. Alright, keep firing. I'm gonna head off to this guy, not because we need to, but because I just wanted to fire my rain of arrows. Ooh, come on. There are times when it doesn't fire, and I'm just like sitting here holding my controller like an idiot. Like, fire! Okay. Last room, and then we're gonna show them all. We're gonna teach them who's boss around here, and it's me with Blazin'. I'm gonna take a different route so I can feel like I'm a part of things. I don't think it was me who got us that attunement. Yep, I'm still still working on that shrine. Take that, guy that Blazin' had already started killing. Okay. There was a moment where I started panicking where I was like, I hope we're going towards the portal and we're not just like wandering in a circle, letting our time run out. Okay.
You know death as intimately as
I mean, if you are doing it quickly, then yeah, just clear everything, but I don't know, there are times when I feel like I am struggling to get these kills. There's always things I could be doing to improve my survivability. Alright. Well, I don't love any of those, but we're gonna let Blazin' fire him off for a little bit. That's gonna be what we do this time. Hey, if you are into audio podcasts, I've got one. It's called Potato Chip Pictures, and we're looking at the Bond movie franchise. And our most recent episode was reviewing The Man with the Golden Gun. Check that out on your favorite podcatcher. Let me know if you want a link. I can always get that to you. All right, I'm here. I got rid of everything and I'm ready. Yes, I accept. All right, here we go. Now, we are working towards a community challenge. I have never done a community challenge before, so I have no idea how it works or what's going on with it, but we are working towards a Friday stream. I stream Mondays through Thursdays, so if you want a Friday stream, make sure to spin some beard hairs that you are earning just by watching. And we'll see how it works. Because again, I have never done this before. I have no idea how it works. There's so many fun puns you can have for a fry play, including French fries. Fry-yay. I'm coming! Okay, here we go. We're doing great on time. Part of that is because Blazin is just ripping through everything. I mean, I can kill 2. Problem is, I can kill 2 to Blazin's 50. That said, I can still slaughter enemies, and therefore I must slaughter enemies. Okay. I'm doing fine on health. I always get a little bit nervous, especially with these dudes who throw their grenades at me. Okay, let me get this last dude. Now we're good. Now we're good. Thank you for coming back for me. You didn't need to. I was slowly killing everything. And then you went and did this entire challenge by yourself. I'm a really great party member to have along. Alright, I'm going this way. We're gonna get these dudes. Alright, we're at max attunement. Once I am done killing off that guy, I'm gonna head over. Excellent. Do what you gotta do, Wisdom of Odin. I believe in you. I believe you are the hero Sanctuary needs. I also believe that about myself. Just so everybody knows, I think I'm the hero Sanctuary needs as well. Alright, let's get through. We don't need any more attunement, but we've got 3 minutes left. And here we go. Now, time is no longer a concern.
I have devoured many of your kind. I was created.
You did very well, whoever that baddie was. Okay. I should probably check. So my face is going to disappear briefly. Alright, we still don't have it. I still don't know how many there is. Don't panic! Guys! You gotta stop panicking! Taking a look. Yeah, I don't see anything that really catches my eye. Oh, you're leaving the dungeon? I'm doing it the long way. I'm taking the town portal and then going back. Okay. Now I am wearing the premium season armor for the season of Witchcraft. That's what I'm rocking. I don't know what Blazin is rocking. But we're both, you know, looking pretty sharp. But I am going to put on some of my Popper's clothing. So that way when Sammy goes to the Eternal Realm, they can just wear comfortable clothes in their retirement, you know? Sammy the Rogue doesn't need to always be wearing the heaviest armor. Whoop! Getting stuck on the environment again. Okay. Good. And off we go. Really not doing this for the rewards, just doing it for a trophy. I do have the platinum for the base game. So these are really just the final trophies for the DLC. It's pride at this point. It's pride that gets me trying to get these final trophies. Oh my goodness, there we go. Get it turned on. Good job, Blazin'. Oh no! I went the wrong way. Getting confused. Alright, just keep sending him back and forth. That's how I do it. I go one way, fire them in the opposite direction, go the other way, fire them in the other direction. That's how I roll. Of course, that is also my primary beef with the Rain of Arrows build, is like it's so powerful, but it's also a little bit slow. So when I watch everybody else come up and kill things, I'm like, dang it! If you had waited 5 to 10 more seconds, I would have killed them. I can promise I can get the kills. See? You just have to be patient. Okay. Time is no longer a concern. And we got a different boss! We got a different boss. I don't know why he's calling me weak. Straight up. We just murdered the dude. And he's calling me weak? No. Okay. Alright, if you are hanging out in the chat, if you have been playing the season of Witchcraft, what has been your favorite Witchcraft power? I think mine was the Piranado. I think that was just the best. Give me a moment. I'm coming. I want to have a nut. I want to have a nut. Okay. Okay. Good call. Now that I had a nut. All right. Blazin' just spent some beard hairs. As you watch the stream, you too can spend beard hairs. Things like making me stretch, getting a drink of water, telling a story. All these fun things that you could do by spending beard hairs. And I believe that they also go towards our community goal. I could be wrong on that. I don't know anything about the community challenges, but we are working towards a fry play. So spin those beard hairs liberally. Make me play on a Friday. And I have been thinking about other community challenges, you know, things that might also be fun. One of them that I have been thinking about is an extra hour towards the stream. So that would be a bigger goal, but you could buy 1 more hour for the stream. I'll be doing it 4 hours a day as opposed to 3. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Speaking of spending beard hairs, Blazin just purchased a made-up fairy tale. It's Monday, so remember, keep your expectations low. This is me just trying to make it up. So here we go. Once upon a time, there was a little piglet who was a huge fan of horses. Every day, this piglet would go out into her little pig pen with all the other pigs, and they would look out into the meadows and see these magnificent horses galloping left and right, going as fast as they could, and just having a generally great time in the fields. And the piglet would think, oh man, if only I could be a horse, then I could gallop on the fields and I could be having so much fun. And so every night the piglet would go to bed and wish that it could be a horse. And one day, its wish came true. It woke up and it was not in the pigsty. It was in the stables with the other horses. And it looked at its legs, and its legs were long and powerful, and it knew now it could run through the fields and have so much fun, and it could be a horse just like all the other horses. And then the farmer woke up and said, all right, horses, it is time to go. And the pig said, yes, I am ready to go. Let's go and have a great time in the fields. And the horse brought all of the horses out of their pens and then strapped them to a really heavy wagon. And the horse started whipping the master started whipping all of the horses and saying, go faster. We have to move all of this goods, all of these products. We got to get them into town as quickly as possible. And the little pig tried as hard as he could, but he just felt like he couldn't push as hard as the other horses, because he was really just a little pig who just wanted to go running in the fields. And here he was doing work, and it was hard, and the pig tried his best. And when he got finished, he went home, and the master let all of the horses into the field, and the pig was excited, but way too tired to run. And so he just kind of sauntered into the field and was barely able to get a few bites of grass before he felt so tired that he had to go back into the stable and go to sleep. And so the new horse was now wishing that he could be a pig again. And the next day, his wish came true, and he woke up in the pigsty and he realized life as a pig really isn't that bad. The end. All right, I'm going to melt some stuff down.
You look like you've seen battle. That wasn't too hard.
Whoops. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. I am going to change my clothes, though. I've had a favorite outfit for this entire stream. I'm gonna put it back on stream this entire season, and it has been the blind archer. That's my favorite one, mostly because I think it's either the facial tattoos or the beard, but something gets rid of my eyebrows, and so putting on the mask hides it. Oh, you are wearing this seasonal armor. I like it. Okay, let me think about this. What was I doing? Nothing. I just wanted to put on new armor. So that was it. Well, I'm ready when you're ready. We can dive right back in. Oh, I do remember what I needed to do. I'm going to make my face disappear. I'm going to go here. I'm going to press play. It is shuffling. And here we go. I'll catch up. I'm catching up. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Your fires are going to burn me in the load screens. That is crazy. Did it make you wait for me? Like it didn't let you actually start until I was in there? I may be a very inconsiderate player. Like, maybe by me teleporting in and out, I'm kicking other people out. Like, I gotta be more considerate. This is what happens when you just play solo all the time. You don't think about other people. Oh, well, that was kind of you. You could have really laid on the guilt. I did go to Catholic school when I was in grade school, so I am susceptible to guilt. You could have just smeared that sucker on. Okay, good. Spirit empowers us. Okay. Get a few of these guys. Woo! Whenever anyone freezes me, that freaks a brother out. I don't have a way to break a crowd control effect. I say that almost every stream, but I'm saying it again. And so when they freeze me, when they make me fearful, any of that stuff, I just have to sit there and take it. And just be like, all right, you guys are really good at this. Good job. Hey, killed 10,000 dregs. I did it. Gotta love the challenges. Most of the challenges that I have completed, it has been purely accidental. It has been just me playing the game and then it says, good job, you did a challenge. But there have been a few where I'm like, I'm gonna do this one specifically. And so those ones I have looked up. And I think that has happened maybe 3 or 4 times. There are some unique enemies you will find sprinkled throughout the land. And there is a challenge that gives you all of their names. And I think I had 3 left by the time I looked up the challenge, and that made it so much easier to figure out where they were. There are clues in the environment. You will read notes posted in towns that are like, if you go to this region, be careful, there's someone who will challenge you. And so there are hints for all of them. I just didn't pay that close attention as I played, so I needed to look it up and see what these dudes really were called and where they were found. Good job, Blazin'. Okay. I have never seen this phase of the fight. I didn't know there were multiple phases. He's usually dead before I have seen that tornado. So that was cool. I'm into it. I gotta hold on to the sword that I'm rocking. It is a much better sword. It has everything that I want. I'm just looking for things. So the tornado itself continues to shrink. That is kind of dope. It's a good way to, shrink the battlefield. All right, I'm gonna make my face disappear so I can look at these pants. I think I'm gonna keep what I've got. Yeah, I have to because there's no way to get rid of two of the affixes that come on there. Like, I'm willing to keep a piece of armor if I only have to trade out one of the affixes. Let me see. I know I've got a few more. And I'm pretty sure I even have a few more epics. Maybe I don't. I only have this legendary one. That gives ancestral legendaries, so I think I'm into that. I'm going to fire that off. And I'm going to give it... Let's go passive ranks. I'm a billionaire. I don't need to be holding on to this money. It's going to go away as soon as tomorrow comes. And, you know, we're going to do like a little micro survey right now. Would you guys like to see the campaign, or would you like to just go straight into the season? Usually I just play the season and I skip the campaign. But I enjoy the campaign. I think it's fun. It'll add another challenge to completing the season where, you know, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to take advantage of anything from the season until the base campaign is completed. So, yeah, feel free to sound off in the comments. I'm thinking I need to hear 4 people say play the campaign for me to say I will play the campaign. And maybe that can be our fry play. Whenever we get there, we'll do another hardcore campaign. All right. We are gonna go this way. I like to feel like I'm a part of this. Like I am helping and contributing. Good. Get rid of those lesser dudes. Neat. Okay. So I think we are likely going to finish this challenge fairly quickly. Let's see. You already did the big one? Blazin'. This is like eating your dessert before you eat the rest of your meal. Alright, I'm gonna fire off one of those. Let's see how many I can get. Perfect! Oh man, I love it. I love it when my rain of arrows is able to take out a lot of dudes. It may take a while for them to get there, but they do so much damage. Alright, well, we have hit the max level, so I can head in Blazin's direction. No need to keep working on that. I'm here. Now, depending on the boss, I might be able to get this guy killed before Blazin even gets here. Yeah, that's true. That was what I was thinking about, was like my priority with the limited amount of time that I stream is to finish the actual season journey and get whatever rewards I can out of that. But I do love the campaign. So maybe we'll make it a fry play thing. Just picking up wherever we left off with that hardcore character. I don't think any of those were ancestral. They were not!
You look like you've seen battle.
That's a good idea. I just treat the Eternal Realm like it's a bad word. I'm always like, ew, Eternal Realm? Gross. Alright, let's give ourselves Precision, Soothing Spices, Spirit Dance, and Queen Supreme. That's also a good point. I don't like even thinking about the Eternal Realm. All right, there, my gases are done. I didn't want to gas blazing over there. All right, let's dive in. I'm the one who's not on fire, if you're wondering between the two of us which one I am. But I am the one who gets stuck on the environment all the time. It's one of my secret talents. That was good. That was very good. That was really good. It made me groan, but it also gave me a legitimate chuckle. Alright, get in there. That is finished. I'll go take these guys out. Think they're so tough. I got a rain of arrows that says I'm the tough one around here. So there! I'll just keep throwing my rain of arrows all over the place and everyone's gonna know I'm the man. I'm the man that they gotta watch out for. I like it. There isn't really any armor that screams Sammy. Alright, let's see what's down here. I can take these guys out. Haha! Good. There's a couple of dudes behind me. Maybe I can lure them into this guy. Alright, go as fast as I can. Hopefully I don't get stuck on the environment. I got stuck on the environment. I read my map wrong. It happens to the best of us. I should know. I am the best of us. I'm getting stuck on the environment again. Okay. No reason to hang around. Except to just show off how good we are at this game. Let's see if my rain of arrows can get there. Come on, baby. It almost got there. Sometimes my rain of arrows can take her out, like, immediately. That time, they did not. So, I don't think I'm going to get 59 more levels to, you know, get to Paragon 300. But, you know, we're doing fine. Maybe I'll do some playing tonight, but I really got to do a lot more work. I always feel guilty if I play a video game and I'm not streaming. I let myself get away with it this weekend. Yeah, that's right. And you've got less time than I do. All right, while that loads in, let's take a quick look. Still don't have the trophy. Just go ahead and rock them all with my rain of arrows. I'm also trying to keep an eye out. Like, so far, running with Blazin, time has not been a concern at all. But, you know, I still want to go and attack dudes who can impact our time. Like, I want to be a part of things. Take that, you flying insect. You lone flying insect. I'll get ya. Well, I was gonna get ya. I can't get them anymore. Alright, if you are new here, why don't you hit that follow button? We're trying to get to 100 followers, and you could help us out just by clicking that button. If you're old here and you want to help the channel financially, make sure to hit the subscribe button. There should be a little overlay right above my head if you have a Prime subscription just sitting there unused. You can just click that button and I'll take it. I'll take it. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can leave a comment if you want. Just give me a time signature so I know what you're talking about. It's just so I don't think I'm a crazy person when I read those words. And then finally, if you are into audio-only podcasts, check out Potato Chip Pictures. It is a movie franchise review podcast. We are looking at the Bond franchise. And last Friday, we had our episode about the man with the golden gun. So make sure to check that out. And once again, today is the last day of the season of Witchcraft. I have had a wonderful time with this season. I loved the seasonal story. I really dug the seasonal powers, the witchcraft powers, and the occult gems. The occult gems took a while for me to get into them, and it was mostly because I just had trouble finding gem fragments. But as the Diablo community has proven itself apt and able to do, we had some people show up on the stream one day and drop a bunch of their gems. And they were like, just go make your witchcraft gems. Make the occult gems. Just do it, man. Like, don't sit here and say you'll do it. Do it now. So I was very much into that. Woo! Finally got them. Finally got the ones I wanted. Okay. I mean, I need it to be like a 2-star or better for me to really pay attention to these things. The pants, on the other hand, those can be a 1-star, but these are not it. These are not going to be the ones to do what I need them to do. Because I need pants. Oh. I think I'm rocking the wrong pants. Let me look at this. I should be rocking the Tybalt's Will. Let me take a look at this. I have not paid attention. I just assumed I was there. So let's rock those. We're gonna put them on. And Blazin, give me a moment. I'm gonna run to the blacksmith and get this taken care of. I can't believe I have missed that this whole season. Okay. Add a socket there. Put both of these in. Where's the occultist in Nahantu? Oh, I see him. I see him. Way up there. Oh, I don't need the occultist because I don't have to roll the dice. These are unique pants. I know how to play this game. I know what I'm doing. What do we got? What do we got? Maximum resource, okay. Then maximum life, okay. And maximum resource again. So, fine. Whatever. But dope. I'm gonna see what these pants do. I kept thinking I needed to be rolling with like legendary pants. No. They wanted me rolling with the uniques. All right, here we go. New pants, who dis? These pants should make me a little bit stronger because I did see that one of the affixes is all stats. So let's go get them. Of course, all stats does not help me to stop running into the walls. That is not an armor issue. That is a skill issue that I'm gonna have to keep working on. All right, I'm gonna go get this guy. I mean, the Rain of Arrows speed is not great still. I think I would need a different helmet if I wanted them to be even better. But I like how wide this attack is. So there are ways that I can improve it, but at the same time I'm like, do I really want to? Yeah, that wide spread is so good. So good. All right, let's go back. Let's go back here. So I can see when you guys are talking to me. Okay. Then I'm going a different direction. Because that's just the way I roll. I like to go out on my own and be a lone wolf. Be a lone ranger. Who eventually gets a kill. Alright, alright, alright. I'm gonna head up here. Take out these guys. Obviously, we don't need to, but I'm going to. And then I'm a part of things. Keep working on him. Good. Good. We're doing well, we're doing fine, we're doing great. I'm just making my way up to the portal because I know my slow trek to the portal is probably not going to be fast enough to beat Blazin' there. Yep, there they go. Right past me.
Such a pity.
It is a pity. I had to use my rain of arrows on you.
I forgive you.
That was a pretty good haul. I'm probably going to have to look at a couple of these just to make sure. Let me make my face disappear. So no on the sword. No on the gloves. Don't panic. And probably no on this ring. Yeah, I've got better gear. All of it's going away. It'd be cool if one of them had an affix that I could upgrade. Okay. Let's get the hydrate first. Delicious. We'll do the posture check when I get back to sitting down. First things first, I am going to take my headphones off so I can't hear anything. Not that I could hear anything before. And then let's turn this camera so it is pointing that away. Okay. So we're just gonna go big stretchy, and then a big oh. And there we go. And now, French fries. Bought a posture check. And so while we sit back down, make sure the microphone doesn't upstage me again. It does that sometimes. I feel a little better. Got the blood flowing. I'm glad I didn't pass out on camera. That would be very embarrassing. But I've been going on walks. And so, you know, I'm less likely to just pass out from standing up. Okay, expensive one. And before we go in, I'm just going to take one more look. No trophy. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I enjoy almonds. I'm rocking the wasabi and soy almonds. And they are delicious. But they do put me in the mood for sushi. And ain't nobody got money for sushi. Come on. Okay. Get everyone. Ah, one person. One person was outside of the range of my attack. And I'm frozen. Just gotta... Ah, there we go. Just walking, getting to the portal. And there we go. Made it to the portal. So really what I'm working on is the trophy for the Undercity. I'm not really doing the... I don't know if there's any truth to that. I'm not working towards getting better gear. If I get better gear, great. But what I'm really working towards is the trophy for doing this a bunch of times. So the dubious message that our friend Gaming Mike has sent is if everybody in chat says I am Sammy, they will surely earn even more beard hairs. And in the time that you were watching, you earned more beard hairs. That if was doing a lot of heavy lifting that maybe it probably couldn't really do. Alright, I'm coming. The real Sammy, is getting lost. I almost went back to the entrance. I'm here, I even killed someone on my way. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's what it was. That's what happened. And don't forget, we are working towards that community goal. I think part of it you can... there's only one dude left. I'm just going to kill him. I am under the impression that by spending your beard hairs, it goes towards the community goal. I could be wrong. You may be spending beard hairs on the community goal in order to make it go towards it. I'll find out when I check it tonight, when I take a look. Because, you know, we've had French fries and Blazin spending their beard hairs today. Alright, here we go. Time is no longer a concern.
I need no past, only the hunt. You fought well.
We fought way better than you did, lady. Alright, so I didn't get really any great ones there. That's fine, that's fine. At least we got a malignant heart out of it. As always, I'm going to take a quick glance just to see if that trophy dropped, and it did! So we have done it! You got it too? We got it together? We got it at the same time? That is really dope! Blazin'! We're in sync! We're synchronized! But there we go! That was the Kurast Undercity. Completing it 25 times. 2 of us did it at the same time. That's kind of nuts. That is really nuts, actually. I'm genuinely shocked that we both earned it at the same time. That's very cool. But now I'm gonna put my stuff. Oh, you got a tiger out of it? I did not. I only got a trophy out of it. But that might be because I don't know if I did it. Like, that might just be counting for this season, if that makes sense. I don't know. Let's find out. Because if it's a thing where it's like you earn it one time in the season. Yeah, because I've only got leopards and cheetahs and pumas and lions. So I'm missing it. It may be that I need to complete it a bunch of times in the season. Well, let's take a look. Collections, challenges, and I think... Was it open world? Let's show in progress and not started. Vessel of Hatred. Ah-ha-ha! I'm at 21 out of 50. And this is the one that gives the Nahantu tiger. fascinating. So there you go. So you didn't get the achievement, you got the challenge. I got the achievement, the trophy. But that's a thing that we can do next season. We can work towards some of these other challenges. You know. Yeah. If you're still up, let's do it. Let's do it a couple more times. And if you're hanging out in chat, feel free to tell me what was your favorite part of the season of Witchcraft. If you're still working towards finishing your season, just let me know. Thank you very much, Omega Beams. I am very pleased that someone gave it a listen. That is very kind of you. I am very, very into that. Let's do the United one. That way I'm offering help to my party mate. Come on, where to go? There it is. Yeah, so this week on Potato Chip Pictures, we're looking at the man with the golden gun. I need to... Oh, don't tell Justin, but I have not started editing the episode that we recorded last night. I also need to do that tonight. And I need to watch the next movie. Oh no! I let myself get behind. Okay, we're doing fine. We're doing fine on all of this murderlation. Excellent. Good. Okay. Time is doing well. Blazin is still just ripping ahead. Doing a great job, but I'm going to catch up to you. He seems to be leaving garbage all over the floor. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the environment. Okay. Good. And I helped. I was a part of things. Oh, man. I am doing well, Omega Beams. I'm doing well. I'm very excited for the next season. I kind of wish they started the seasons on Mondays, because that's what I want to be doing. I want to be playing a new character and working towards that. But, you know, it's fine. It is what it is. We're having a good time. Oh man, and I don't know what my character is going to be for next season. I haven't looked at the character select screen to see what is next. So I haven't even looked into the meta. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with the season. Yeah. I'm very excited for it. Okay. One more dude causing me problems. Okay. So I am looking at the three that I have not completed yet are, well, I have completed them in the past, but the three that are up next would be Sorcerer, Necromancer, or Druid. Those are the three that I'm looking at, and I don't know which one I want to do. I mean, obviously, I'll just do whatever's next. Whichever one of those is next to the rogue in the character select screen, that's who I'm going to be. I wouldn't mind it being a druid, though. We're so close. So close. There it is. It always makes me nervous if I make it to floor 3 and I still haven't gotten to attunement 4. I'm like, ooh. So, Omega Beam says the druid could be fun. My concern with the druid is one of movement speed. Like, I've only played as a druid once before, and it went so slow, and I was always like, I can't play like this. This is just moving too slowly. Oh man. And so I think about that on occasion where I'm like, okay, that's good to know. But of course, this particular rogue is slower than it was earlier in the season when I was running the Twisting Blades rogue. I had movement speed that was just ridiculous. And then we switched to Rain of Arrows and the move speed went way down. And I get kind of that movement speed when I'm operating certain things, but yeah, it's not as great as it used to be. So when I'm in a town, I feel like I'm just really slowly lumbering through this place. I will get there eventually, I promise. All right. Yeah. The best thing about the barb is that leap ability where you're just like lunging way forward in the battle. That one feels pretty nice. Let me just get that going. Okay. I'm coming. I'm paying attention. I'm watching the screen. I know what's happening. I know how to play video games. All right. All right, we're getting better. We're getting a little bit better. Could have just been that Blazin walked by and killed everything, but it felt like I'm doing a little better. Oh man, every time Blazin walks by, I'm like, nope, it's not me. The X factor here is Blazin. But you guys just watch. Whatever I pick next season is going to be so powerful. You're all going to be like, there's no way that's Sammy. Sammy's bad at this game, and here he is rocking everyone's socks. It's going to happen. Okay. I mean, we're doing great on time, but of course I'm always going to go after the time bonus dudes. Like those guys. Just blow them up with a rain of arrows. The way I like to do. Okay. One more of these. Beautiful. You don't have to nerf yourself, Blazin. I see you over there pretending that you're not able to kill these dudes. I know what's going. Oh, we walked away. Never mind. It's done now. See, that's the Blazin we all knew. Rushing in there and destroying everything just by looking at them. Okay, keep firing off my rain of arrows because eventually they will get to the enemies. We're doing great on time, by the way. Time is not an issue. And as I keep saying, because here we are at the end of the season, if you had a favorite part of the season, shout it out. Let us know what it was. For me, it was probably the Piranado, even though I'm not using it anymore. It has been the Witchcraft power that I just love seeing as people are running around. I think Blazin has Piranado right now, so I'm getting a glimpse of it every now and again. And just remembering how awesome it is. That's going to be the Witchcraft power that I miss, is the Piranado. Alright, I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't mind me as I get stuck on the environment. There. We did it.
So much good I would have done.
Nope.
So much.
I don't believe that. I don't believe anything she just said to us. You don't talk about the good you could have done. You do the good, and then everybody gets to see how much good you are doing. That's just the way it's gotta be. Okay, so none of these really stand out to me. Yeah, especially not that one. And the only actions that lady did for us was blowing up. That was it. That was all she did. So much good. She just went boom. Pow. Pew.
Good materials here.
Nice. I love it when I get these aspects upgraded. Okay. Whoa, we got 9 more of those available. And these are the ones that are, they should be benefiting both of us. Because I think that's what the unified means, is everybody in the party benefits from it, I think. I don't like to say anything definite if there's even the remotest possibility that I'm wrong. Because I hate being wrong. It's the worst thing in the world to be wrong. It means you're a bad person if you're wrong. And I totally believe everything I just said. Those are my core beliefs. Totally. I laugh because I'm always wrong. It's what I'm best at. Don't worry, I'm here. I made it. I only had to be lectured like once by the game. Alright, alright. Gotta work on that. Don't eat French fries. Cannibalism is bad for you. That's how you get the Joker disease. It's from those prions. And I know how French fries is. French fries is always looking at those other French fries saying, "This looks mighty tasty. I'm gonna eat that French fry." Sweet. I think I just got a... Did I level up? No? Yeah, I did! Yeah, Paragon 242. So we have now hit what I hit with my Spiritborn last season. If I get to 243, then we have done better than I have ever done in a single season. Want a sec. Like a second to rest? Because we can rest after this. We're on a timer, baby. We've only got 280 seconds left. Oh, you're right. My drugs wore off. Good job. That might be playing a factor into my inability to get a lot of kills. I did not realize that. But all right. Well, now that we are there, Let's at least get to the area where time is no longer being counted. And then I'll put the drugs on. I don't know if they will mess you up, so I'm going to try to do them over here. Precision. Soothing, spirit, and queens. All right. If I catch you, you're getting drugged. You got drugged. You had to be gassed.
I have devoured many of your kind. You fought well.
Yeah, man, we fought super well. Way better than that cat did. Alright, the best thing I got was this helmet, but I'm not gonna replace my better helmet with this thing. Just not happening. And it looks like there are no other uniques that they want me to put on, no other mythic uniques. Like, I think we're golden. I think we're fine. I think we're doing well. So I'm going to just leave the dungeon this time. We're not full up yet. I can probably go a little longer. Okay, now I don't know what the bargains are. I usually just pick the most expensive one. But I don't know if I should be aiming for a different one. Again, not the smartest cookie in the Diablo community. And I'm only doing it because I'm like, I've got 5 billion gold. Like, I can afford to spend some of it. This is also why we know I would never make it as a billionaire. I'm too free with my money. I'm too willing to spend it. But billionaires never like to spend their money. They hoard. So I'm just a bad billionaire, man. Alright, we got our rain of arrows still going. Good. Okay. I don't see any other time dudes. There was a time thing over there, but I went the wrong way. Okay. We're fine. There's no one else. No one else trying to hit us with the time. Good. Let's get in here, turn that on, and blast away. Good. That was a much better version than what I have been doing. I don't feel like I need to stop and fight those guys. Not when I want to get up here and be a part of this. Tee. Good. All right, so we made it to 3. That's the challenge that I'm working on, getting towards 50 of at least rank 3 on the attunement. But why stop at 3 when we can go all the way to 4, baby? If I can actually get there. There we go. The clouds have parted, and suddenly my screen has become quite difficult to see. So I'm going to do my best to watch the mini-map, which is not in the screen glare right now. Let's go this way. Oh, nope. Went the wrong way again. And kill all those dudes. Perfect. Perfect. We made it. This is definitely the favorite boss of this stream. I think her hunt ended there. Alright, now I need to actually get rid of stuff. I need to break some stuff down. That was a lot of gear I picked up. Yeah, none of these are gonna be worth it. If any of these swords were 2-star. But of course they're not. That's the way it be. Okay. What is your title? The Tree's Sorcerer. I like it, Blazin'. I like it. I think I used Wicked because I always use Wicked. It's one of my favorite words. I've loved it long before someone made a musical prequel to The Wizard of Oz. It's just a very good word, Wicked. That's true. The tree holds our allegiance more than anyone else. We never became a Haradrim during the campaign proper. Huh. Alright. Freaking baddies showing up right inside the screen glare. Whoops. That's not a door. That's a wall. You can't walk through walls. Not in this game. Not yet. What? That's it. I'm ratting you out. I'm telling Jeremy Blizzard over at the Blizzard Corporation all about it. Alright, fire this off. We're looking really good. I mean, Blazin's looking really good. I'm along for the ride, which makes me look okay, you know. Being here with someone who's looking great. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Let's see if I can get everybody lined up like that. Alright, well, we've hit number 4, so I'm just gonna kind of make my way up here. Making my way downtown. Good. Oh, come now. Sometimes I get stuck on a wall and I think I'm not stuck on the wall, but I'm stuck on the wall. And the game makes sure to tell me. It's like, you're stuck on the wall, my dude. Yay! Alright. We're doing really well on inventory space, so I don't need to worry about that. I think I'm gonna move towards this one. How you doing on time, Blazin'? And I'm glad you're back, French fries. I hope you did not resort to cannibalism. I mean, I need a lot. Let's see. Was it the challenge? I think it was. Yeah, so I need 24 more to do it. Good on you, French fries. Don't eat the French fries. Eat the pancakes. That's totally fine, Blazin'. Let's do one more. If I can hold your time for one more. And French fries, I'm sorry about the tornado warning. I hope you stay safe. I've lived in one state in my life where I had a tornado warning, and that was when I was a child. Yes, a tomato warning. When I lived in Ohio as a kid, we had a tornado warning once, and I did not handle it well. I think it was like 7 at the time, maybe younger. But we went and hung out in the basement, and we sat in the bathroom, like as close to the door jamb as we could, thinking that if the house collapsed on top of us, the door jamb would hold the entire house up. There was no tornado, so nothing to worry about. But it was the only time in my life I have seen or experienced a tornado warning, and I did not handle it well. I don't know if we even get tornadoes in Utah. Come on now. I don't want to watch you walk through a wall. It'll be embarrassing for me. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're using your teleport. What a jerk. I don't have that ability. I can only dash, and it doesn't let me dash through walls. I hit a wall, and everybody laughs at me. Man, I can't believe we wasted like 10 seconds in that floor. Just walking around. That was crazy. Ah, I think I fired it. No, I fired it in the right direction. I was worried that I fired it in the direction that they were, not the direction that they became, if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. That's all that matters. My brain understood, and that's all I needed. Okay. Still working through here, still getting our way down. We haven't hit rank 4 yet, but we're very close. We probably... Nope, we will need to do it in the next area. I was like, we might be able to finish here in floor 2 out of 3, but nope. Still gotta do one more. Just like Blazin' told us. Nope, we did it. And I helped. Everybody's shooting me. I can't believe they would do that. Don't they know I'm the hero? I had a little almond stuck in my throat. Okay. It would be dope, once again, if that was a 2-star sword, but I don't think it is. I'm gonna make my face disappear. Doesn't look like it. All right. Don't panic. All right. Thank you very much for playing with me, Blazin. I hope you sleep well. Feel free to lurk. You're always welcome to lurk and earn those beard points. I'm going to take a look and see. How are we looking? All right. Apparently, I cannot see the goals. And that's true. Every run in that area gets me a little bit closer to that tiger. And we're only a few away at this point. We're getting there. Also, Blazin, I kicked you out. I hope you don't feel offended by that. I straight up just booted you. And I was like, you're out. You're out of here. Okay, good. I was worried. I'm always worried that I'm going to offend someone when I just bounce from the party and I'm like, all right, well, I'm done. But I think that's only happened once. It did happen this season, but it only happened once. Yeah, I understand that completely. Okay, so I have done everything in this area, and I'm pretty sure I've done everything in this area because I get them from this area. I think I am aiming for this area at this point. Oh no, don't be that way. But that's legitimately what happened. I was like, all right, well, I'm leaving the party, and I think the dude blocked me. Oh well. So right now, I'm just kind of taking a look at the side quests. There's not a lot of stuff that I need to do. I'm kind of keeping an eye open for a Nahantu Helltide, because I might be able to get... Well, that's going to be a long trophy to get, but there is a trophy for getting 10,000 cinders in a Nahantu Helltide. And I've just never even paid attention to it. So I'm going to have to try to pay closer attention to Nahantu. This is a blood-splattered scroll, a stained scroll written by an Orbai monk. In my dreams, well, he's probably a younger man if he was out here dying. In my dreams, a figure bathed in light, named Izoth, came and spoke words of great power. I have written them down and placed the scroll at Khotun's reach, where only the faithful will find it. Seek the first trail marker at the graveyard of ships. I remember this one. But what I'm going to do is that one, the one that I'm heading towards. So I'm going to deactivate this guy and ride my horse over to this historian. I like this historian. I mean, doing history in a land where magic is real is pretty dope. Because the ghosts show up and tell you the history. They don't do that in our world. What are you doing out here?
I am Nerbalot, a scholar of history and religion. The Cathedral of Light seeks to heal Sanctuary's corruption, and I am working to assist them. This region was once overseen by the hand of the Zakaru, whom, I have gathered, were quite adept at rooting out corruption. I yearn to discover how exactly they guided those strayed from the light.
I know how they guided them.
Have led me here. I am currently following a thread to an abandoned marketplace nearby. Will you accompany me while I conduct my research?
Yeah, but you're not gonna like it. I'm just gonna tell you right now. You are not going to like your discovery.
Inquiring after a family of non-believers in the town nearby.
Is this the place? What are you looking for?
Just give me one moment. I've only read how to do this in books until now. Hopefully we can attune with the spirits in the area.
That's always what you want to hear from someone.
Did it work?
Listen well.
I've never actually done this.
Hand of Zakharov. The man known as Batzorig is suspected of heresy. Anyone with information as to his whereabouts, come forth at once.
Excuse me, I'm not sure where he lives, but I see him with a neighbor of his quite often, and they live to the north. Just over there.
Don't be a rat. Don't be a rat. If someone with a badge comes knocking on your door saying, we're looking for anyone, whether you know them or not, you don't know them. I promise you that. That is the best way to live. You don't know them. Don't be a rat. On this stream, we do not stand rats.
Please, my friend, don't trouble yourself. Helping us will only endanger you and your loved ones.
Ah, there's no time for that. Listen to me, Batzorig.
Alright, what if instead of doing the full campaign for the new season, I only did the Vessel of Hatred campaign? It doesn't take as long and takes you up to or very near level 60. That's a good idea. See, and I don't think the full campaign really does take that long. It's when I get sidetracked by doing side quests that the campaign takes longer. Did you know, Batzorig?
If the Zakharum want answers, they'll have to find them elsewhere. You think you can march in here and take whatever you want?
That is usually what the religious do believe.
We only want to understand what happened here. We've come all this way. We aren't leaving without answers.
That's usually exactly what they say, too. We're not leaving without. And I just killed a bunch of ghosts. I'm a terrible person. What now?
They attacked. How invigorating. That man.
Okie dokie.
He was headed to that cellar to hide. We should follow him.
I mean, so far this has been a linear story, so we might as well. Oh, I won't be able to climb up to it. I have to go the long way. That's fine, that's fine. The long way has plants. And I'm always fine with grabbing more plants. So I think I'm missing like 3 side quests in Forgotten Peaks and Skosglen. I'm not worried about it because I have completed them in the past.
I could have sworn I saw someone go in here.
Hurry, children. Try to keep quiet.
But Dry Steps, I might actually look it up.
We know you're in here, Batzorig. How does it feel?
Um,
Suffer to hide you in sin.
Let me read this real quick. I don't remember how long it takes. I haven't played it since it came out. I know I got through it pretty quick then. But for me, it was new, so I had to get through it as fast as I could to know what happens. Forgot it all now, except the cathedral scenes as I tried to record it and my PC kept crashing, boo! So I watched it over 30 times, that's awesome.
What's happening?
You're getting possessed, my dude. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine, especially with my rain of arrows.
Please. I understand now.
Yeah, he made it. He's fine. That's all. He just needed to get into a body so he could fart. Were you just possessed? Are you all right?
I think so. But more importantly, I now have the knowledge I sought. Thank you, Spirit, for showing us the truth.
That's very kind of you,
In the
Spirit.
hands of the Zakarum, the intolerance, the violence. I'm sorry your family couldn't be saved. But maybe others still can.
Thank you, both. I will take what I've learned here to the Cathedral of Light. I hope I'm not too late.
He is. In the Vessel of Hatred, we find out that the Cathedral of Light has fully fallen into religious extremism. And they're burning people all over the place. That one bishop that I hated because he loved burning people, he's probably doing just fine in the Vessel of Hatred. But yeah. Bugs me. So I have 2 story quests left to find in the Dry Steppes. Or to complete, because one of them I have already found. And that's the one I'm heading to now. So, if I could find the last one, that would be pretty dope. That would be a quality of life update I would love to see in Diablo 4. Being able to track which side quests you have and have not completed. Like, they don't even need to tell me which ones I have not completed. Just, like, give me a checklist of the ones that are finished. And then that would be cool. Towards the light, where the remains of our folly wander the twisted paths. Seek the high place. Okay. I vaguely remember where I'm going. I'm gonna get some plants, because I like getting plants. And then I think it's up here. Yes, there it goes. And there it is. Here's the next trail marker. Up the coast to where we watched our brave crusaders set forth to the western lands. Ooh, okay, so we do know that there is going to be another expansion in 2026. That's the goal right now from Blizzard. Maybe we have to get onto a boat and travel to the western lands. Maybe they are done with Sanctuary, and our next location is going to be a new continent. Would be dope. Okay, strange scroll. You who have followed the path, speak the words of power given by the light, and commune with the divine. The words are in a strange script and appear to move on the page. Hi, Izoth. It was good meeting you. I read a little letter about you. You seem very popular to the monks of Orbai. I don't know why, but they dig you. They're fans. So I am missing one. That is Kyrgyzstan. Only, like, this is where an event happens, so I don't think they would put a quest there. And I've gotten all the quests in the PvP zone. Surely there is not one in this former stronghold. I'm just going to start teleporting, looking around, seeing if I can find it. If I find it, great. If I don't, great. Doesn't matter. If you are new here, hit that follow button. We're trying to get to 100 followers. If you're old here and you want to support the show financially, hit that subscribe button. And then finally, we are working towards a community goal right now. So spin those beard hairs and let's get that community goal hit before the next 30 days. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You can leave a comment. Just give me a time signature so I don't think I'm going crazy when I read your comment. And then, of course, there's the podcast, Potato Chip Pictures. New episodes every Friday. Check that out on your favorite podcatcher. All right, we got to read an item description because Blazin is spinning those beard hairs. Blazin knows what's up. I'm working on it, stupid guy with a cleaver. Okay. Let's get to a safe spot. Let's get to a safe area where no one can harm us. And we will take first, we will get our posture check, get our back nice and straight, get a sip of water going. And then finally, nope, this menu. We're going to read an item description, which means I got to find one with a description. Have I read this one yet? I don't know if I have. All right, let me look in the wrong direction while I read this on a screen without a screen glare. Auriel alone saw past Lucian's guise. With Almaish aloft, she smote the vile prince. Hatred seed feigned death. Hatred seed feigned death and waited, loath to enter the abyss again. The Great Conflict, Tome 1. And then, just in case we read that one before, I'm gonna go check this one out as well. This one out. This one out. This is the one that I'm going to check out. I wasn't even looking at the other ones. The younger... I'm so bad at this. Here we go. The younger apprentices think wearing heavy plate in the swamps is foolish. They fail to understand that our armor is our legacy, and without it, we are nothing. From Crusader Pembroke. Now, the only Crusaders we have had in Diablo 4, I think, have been part of the church, and therefore, they have only existed either as NPCs or as enemies. And then in Diablo 3, I think we could play as a Crusader, or one of our mercenaries was a Crusader. I can't fully remember. But let's take a look. Doesn't look like we had any new quests showing up. Not over there, anyway. So I'm going to take it here. I think it was a playable class as well. It's been a while since I have played Diablo 3, so I don't remember everything about it. Now, I got the 2 quests that were in here, but I can look again just to see if there is a third one that generated after I did a few other quests. Because I haven't been back. This is where Simon lived. It's very cool. I like it. It adds some flavor. I like the flavor. Okay, good. So there is a Crusader in Diablo 3, and in Diablo 4, the Crusaders are at best NPCs and at worst villains. There's so many baddies around. I just want to check my map, but I don't want to get killed. Everybody dead? Everybody dead now? Okay, good. Nothing. Nothing in there. I know there's nothing in the Onyx Watchtower. Oh, jerks. All these jerks that don't want me teleporting. They're like, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. He's trying to teleport. Quick, blast him again. Those jerks. Okay. So we know there's nothing in here. I'm pretty sure there is nothing in the Onyx Tower. This is Kyrgyzstan. We have thoroughly checked there. This is the only place I haven't really looked. I know I got all the... Well, did I? I did. Okay. I thought maybe there were some quests that were still hanging out over there, but I did indeed collect all of them. So now I'm just thinking about where they could be hiding some of these other ones. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'll help you out. I'll help you out. We can kill this this headless guy. There we go. I helped. I don't know whose headless it was. I think they ran away. But if he's gonna hang out, yeah, there. It's whoever that was. All right, taking a look. Oh, I'm still in that region, according to the mini map. So let's head up here. This is a good corner. Might as well make ourselves lethal. Okay, lots of dead things. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Taking a look. I don't see anything in this region either. Maybe it's a discoverable quest that I'm missing. Hate it when they do that. I don't think there's anything in the Hidden Overlook either. I'm pretty sure I collected everybody's side quest there. So I should only be missing one. And we just gotta find that one. Alright, as I suspected, we have collected everything in this area. Maybe I'll head to this region. But I did everything with the Crane tribe. Those are the barbarians. They don't have like well, they don't have a waypoint, so they're easy to miss because you can't teleport right to them. But they do keep stacking quests, so maybe there was one more that I missed. Let's take a look. So nothing over here. And I'm not seeing anything around there. The only other idea that I have is the stronghold. But why they wouldn't put something there? That's just strange, right? Like, no, it is you who will perish, young Skywalker. And then that's Kyrgyzstan, so I can't. It's not there. Now there is one quest that I don't remember doing this season. I just don't remember how to find it. But there's one where you have to kill a bunch of goat men or Khazra. And I don't remember collecting that this particular season. Okay, and there's definitely nothing in here. Well, that we've seen. I imagine it would have dropped, though. if there had been something. But then looking in this area, that's where I'm like, did I miss one over there? Because I don't remember doing the one where you have to kill a bunch of Khazra and fill up a box. And I don't know how to get that one either. Because usually when I pick it up, it is purely accidental. I'm always like, oh, now I've got a thing where I gotta go kill some dudes. Okay. And so I might have already completed it, and I have forgotten. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Really what it boils down to is I'm gonna need to pull up a list, go through them one by one. If it's an exclamation point, chances are I have already done it. If it's not... Oh, never mind. You're nothing. Getting excited over things that aren't actually there. But let's set a waypoint there just to see if there's a discoverable quest. You're everything, Blazin'. I just realized you're not gonna be able to Google the quest I'm missing because I can't Google the one I'm missing. I just have to go through and find it. Let's see. So I'm hoping I find a Khazra who drops the quest I want. Nobody dropped anything. I don't want to get blown up. Good. There we go. Okay, so maybe it's not there. What other ideas do I have? The other idea that I had was maybe up here? But surely this would have shown up in the other quest area. Yeah. That's your mission right now, is to snuggle that puppy and let that tea set in. Okay. Now, if I'm honest, I don't know if I've ever been in this area. Maybe it was somewhere that I traveled during the campaign and I've forgotten it. So we did that. I mean, the only thing that I'm thinking about this area is that now that we finished with that historian, maybe he has a follow-up? Maybe he's got another quest and he's just kind of waiting for me to get back there? I don't know. We got about a half an hour left in the stream, which means I have about a half an hour left in the season. So, as we've been saying over and over again, if there was a particularly favorite part of the season for you, drop it in the comments. Let's reminisce about the parts of the season that we enjoyed the most. And, and then I just read Blazin's message about their very polite puppers who lays literally in the middle of the bed and just takes up all the space. Yeah, this is why I'm a cat person. I would have to get a dangerously large cat for it to be able to block any bit of the bed from me. All right, so he's not there. All right, the other place I had an idea of checking, even though I'm like 900% positive that it's not going to be there. Yeah, man, that's the way it goes. You hang out with me and I'm going to make you finish the season. I just picked something up and I don't know what it was. Wasn't that ring? It might have been poop. Let's see, is it over here? No? Alright, well, I picked up something. It wasn't a quest. And then, of course, there is the secret quest. But I have completed that one already, so I don't have to worry about it. But that one is in Kyrgyzstan. It could have been, but it was blue. Like a dropped quest item. Oh well, that's what I get for picking things up without reading them. It's just a mystery. Alright, so we have verified no quest in this area. Could have, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was a summoning material. That's what it had to be. I don't think there's ever going to be a quest in the PvP zone, except for the ones that were in the city, and I've already done both of those. Okay, just wanted to check. I don't know why they would hide it that way, but you know, just in case they were hiding the quest, I would have found it. It is most likely something I have to discover. If anyone's looking for a loom, that's where he is. Why is he still alive? Did he just cheat? Did he just run away? What a cheater. I'm even still standing in his summoning circle. I'm like, come back, you coward! Come back! Nah, I guess he's not coming back. He really is scared of me. Okay. Yeah, so really what I need to do is look up the discoverable quests, the quests that drop in the environment, the ones that don't have an exclamation point, and just go through each of those one at a time until I get there. But I'm not going to do that because, like, we're down to the last half an hour. I guess what I should be doing is looking into Hantu to make sure there's not a Helltide running. Excellent. I love the Reckless Shrine. That is my favorite shrine. I know it's called a Protection Shrine. I'm going to call it a Reckless Shrine because that's how I played. Let's see. So besides the Piranado, I really did enjoy the quest. I liked the new characters, especially the one who was like, I've been here the entire game. And now is when you actually get to meet me, but I've been watching you for season upon season, campaign upon campaign. And now you get to see who I am. That part just gave me a chuckle. I just like that so much. But if I had to say anything that was my favorite besides the Piranado and some of the powers, I think it's going to be the Fugitive Heads. That was another thing that surprised me in a wonderful way when I found my first Fugitive Head and they spoke to me. And I was like, who's talking right now? It kind of threw me off. I don't know if I reacted to it at the time. I think I was like, maybe it was just a weird audio glitch. Like, I tried so hard to ignore it. And then later I found another Fugitive Head and he spoke to me and I was like, so this is just what they do? So not the headless. Headless just silently appear and you fight them. But if you can keep a Fugitive Head alive long enough, they will beg for their lives. And I just thought that was a very good touch. I thought that was pretty dope, because that's the whole point of this seasonal story, is that the corruption has made it to the Tree of Whispers, and now the heads have gotten loose and gotten free, and they wanted to get away, but no. Once they're in my bag, they're quiet. They stay silent. It's only when you're fighting them that they try to speak out for themselves. And again, nothing towards the gameplay. It doesn't change anything about anything. It's just presentation, but it adds so much color to the rest of the world that I really enjoy it. I'm a big fan of small bits of color added to the world. Doesn't this look like this would be such a perfect place for a quest to be dropped? Oh, there is one more place that I haven't checked for a while. And that is up here. Like, if I were hiding a quest, I would probably put it up where the primevals have their altars. And before I head in there, just want to make sure. Okay, don't have any exclamation points. I mean, that's the best way to hide it from me, because I won't see it for 10 years or so. And I'll be like, that's been there the whole time? Yeah. So hiding it in plain sight would be the best way to hide it from Sammy. Specifically. Okay. No, I have not. And I think I'm trying to remember why it sounds familiar. I think I dated someone who tried to get me to watch it. And I just was never in the mood, and now I'm like, maybe I should watch that. Is it a series or a movie? Because I thought The Librarian was a series, like a fantasy series. Okay. I can forgive your obscure cultural references. I like it. I'm glad that you've got a thing you quote. I quote a lot of things, but I live in Utah, which means that most of the stuff that I quote tends to be The Princess Bride. But you are talking about Singular Librarian, which was a movie, not the Librarian series. Okay. Wait a minute. I know exactly what the quest is now. Holy crap, it just hit me suddenly. I was confused, everybody. The hidden quest is not in Kyrgyzstan, although I think I'm going to have to go to Kyrgyzstan to do it. It is over here. So the quest that I'm looking for, and I hope I haven't done it yet, it shouldn't even have a quest marker. And I don't think it's going to tell me that I am doing the quest when I actually get it. So, if you're paying attention, this is the time you would really want to focus, especially if this area looks unfamiliar to you. But up... Oh, am I in the wrong spot again? Curses! I think it is in Kyrgyzstan. I think I'm getting confused. I need to stop getting myself confused. This is just where the Keystone Dungeon used to be. It's not here anymore. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of Kyrgyzstan. I'm thinking of Kyrgyzstan. I'll even show you the area that I was thinking of. because I don't think it, well, maybe they changed it. It's been 2 seasons since I have done this quest, but all the way over here, right in this little circle, you find a note, and the note tells you to go and seek out some specific statues. And then I think you have to go and greet those statues, and then one little torch will light up, and then you come back to this spot, and then it tells you you completed a quest. And I don't think it ever shows up in your quest log. You just have to read the riddle, maybe write it down, maybe look it up online, and then find all the spots. I think I found one on my own, and then I had to look up the other 2 because the riddles were so obscure that I was like, I have no idea what this means. There goes my neighbor being awesome. They've got that cool car. But that means I got it confused. All right, I think I'm going to give up on Dry Steps, and instead I'm going to go right over to this quest that I was talking about. Probably going to have to look it up, because I doubt that I'm going to remember where the statues are. I'm not gonna activate that one. I just want to see if they've changed it since I played it last. Okay, I do not see an exclamation mark over there, so that's a good sign. Let's just make our way through. If they're going to fight me, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to fight them back. I'm going to say, okay, you wanted to fight? Have a rain of arrows. Have one in the face. Okay, so here is the unknown altar. This is where the quest is. Here is the dedication to Mephis. Magnificent Mephis, beacon of love, hear your accursed servant. Anoint us with your infinite grace. Cleanse our minds so we might repel malevolent forces. Where friend turns against friend, we cower and praise before your majesty. So I need to find Mephis. There's a statue of Mephis somewhere out in the world, and that'll be what does that. Let's see. And there should be, there's the next one. So Baloo and Dialon. Blessed Bala, architect of all creation, our cursed feet dirty your earth. We walk in accordance to your teaching, so the right path may be found. We bathe in your lifeblood deep within the crevices of the earth and praise your likeness. So I have to find the likeness and praise it. Divine Dialon, God of determination, pass judgment upon the weak. May our souls be cleansed and resolve strengthened. Our hands are torn as we move soil and stone for you. Your servants praise the feet of your effigy to be bathed in eternal flame. And then I'm just going to listen to this guy while we look it up.
Stay alert. The Triune have been investigating the inactive plate by the Hellgate. If they are interested, foul magic is afoot. We are trying to decipher.
I have forgotten the name of the last one.
Discover anything relevant to this. Report back.
Mephis. I don't think this is correct. Okay, well, I'm going to use a guide, and I'm going to see if this works. But taking a look at my quests, I do not have a quest telling me that I can do stuff. But this is the empty altar. We're going to have to go and activate it. There are 3 altars. The first is Baal, located north of the Altar of Ruin waypoint. I have no idea where the Altar of Ruin is. Oh, there it is. So I think all of this is going to be in Kyrgyzstan, which is good. We're not going to have to worry about looking for it. And we have to cheer for them. So the first one, I believe, is down here. So let's just head... Oh, come on. Let's not get stuck on the environment. That's what I'm best at. Come on. Give it to me. There it is. There he is. I believe this is the statue. I don't think it's going to be in the background. I'm just making sure there are no other statues. Holy crap, how many dudes do I gotta kill? There. Alright, Blazin. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow when we create the next character. Which means I'm going to have to do my best not to create the character before the show itself starts. There we go. There we go. See that little ball light up? That is the first one. So next we got to find the statue to Diablo, which is east-northeast of Gaia-Kul in the southern expanse, just east of Hakon's Refuge. So here's Gaia-Kul. And there is Hakon's Refuge. So somewhere in this general vicinity is where we're going to go. Again, I'm using a guide. Most seasons I don't even do this quest. Most seasons I'm like, this is a lot of teleporting. I'm not going to do it. But, you know, I like this hidden quest. I like that it never shows up in your quest log. I think until you have completed it, and then it briefly appears. Okay, so head east of Hakon's Refuge and look for the statue of Diablo. It might be in that area down here, because there's a nice little circular spot right in the middle. Nope. That can't be. There it is. I think this is the statue. So we'll cheer. Yes! Yes! The torches light up. That means we did it. That was the right one. Finally is Mephisto, northwest of the Dinshar waypoint, just outside of town. And they're saying northwest from Dinshar. So I think that would be in this direction, going west and then northwest. Well, you'll have to come back tomorrow. You didn't spend it on... Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. We're looking for the final statue. Could it be down here? Nope, that is a wall. Forgive me briefly. I'm going to take another look. Deserted Underpass Dungeon. And it is... Oh, just west of that. So it could be down here. But let's take a look. I'm also going to try to keep my eye out just for any demonic statues. Yeah, you got bad weather. That's right, you got your tornado warning. Oh boy. I hope that you are in a very secure house just in case a tornado touches down. You don't want to be trapped in a spot, but I also hope you are keeping yourself safe and warm. And if anything happens, make sure to ask for help. Tornadoes scare me. Heavy wind scares me. Okay. A fallen statue of Mephisto. We're looking for a fallen... See, I see all of these pillars, and that keeps throwing me off. I'm like, there's a statue, but it's not. I missed a hydrat. I have no idea what a hydrat is. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gaming Mike didn't say a word about it. Would have just let me sit here dry as a bone. Yeah, man. What are these beard hairs good for if you can't even buy a hydration? Huh? We're trying to make this a good, stable currency. You know, the beard hair currency. Okay. Just looking for... That's true. I've got 2 different screens that will show me when beard hair stuff happens. And if I am not looking at it, then they just go right past me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take another one. I mean, you can be like, I redeemed it. Where are you? Okay, west towards. Follow the path to the northwest towards the thing, but don't go past the stairs down. You'll see a fallen statue. Okay. Aha! There it is. I see the fallen statue. You see his face. Let's cheer up Mephisto. He looks a little sad. There, his eyes are lit up. And now I can return to the Imperial Library and finish the hidden quest. I kind of wish that there were more hidden quests in this game. I kind of wish that there were other things where you just kind of have to know how to do it. And if you have been watching the stream, you now know how to do this particular quest. And now the exclamation point is there. So it will not show up until you have gone to all of the altars, and they are all lit up. So, let's see. Enter the mysterious gateway. I will. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got 7 minutes left in this season. I might as well go right on in. And during these 7 minutes, if you're hanging out in the chat, why don't you hit that follow button? We're trying to get to 100 followers, and you could get us there. All right, a high priest corpse. The only remains of this cultist corpse are tattered robes and bone. How many ages this body has lain here can only be guessed. And here's the high priest spirit. What is this place? Who are you?
Primus, the communing pillar is quiet. I don't know what has happened. We slaughtered the slaves like you said, but still the 3 are silent. What have the faithful done to displease them? No! Don't go near it! We can no longer control!
Well, there you go. So, these are clearly some cultists. They were trying to commune with the primevals. And did I, like, activate their quest that they failed by cheering on the statues of the primeval? I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna have to slay a bunch of demons now. Oh, dang it. I even saw it coming. But there we go. The Way of the Three has now been completed. So, easy peasy. That's all. That's all the quest is. That's all it was. It's not like a super challenging quest. It's just a quest that doesn't tell you it's a quest until you are nearly finished with it. And the Mephisto statue is so hard to find. It's just... it didn't even look like a statue to me when it was on the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and tear this down. As we look, there is nothing left to upgrade on my equipment. Obviously, if I ever wanted to, I could return here in the Eternal Realm. I could come back and try to get to Paragon 300, maybe get to some of these other things. I could come back and work in the Artificer's Pit to try to get my glyphs all the way. There's a lot of stuff I could do, and I might do tonight. I really need to edit a podcast, and so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to edit a podcast, but there's still a little bit of time in the season. You still got time to be able to finish things. So I would recommend that you give it a shot. I've had a great time this season. I have really enjoyed the season of Witchcraft. It's been a blast to play. I really like the Witchcraft powers. We're going to get more superpowers in the next season. In fact, I'm going to take a quick look. Diablo 4 Season 8 is the next number for the next season. Belial's Return. So I'm going to have to change my stream announcement to saying that I'm playing Belial's Return. One of the things that I'm looking forward to the most in this coming season is it looks as though Belial can infiltrate any of the lair bosses. So let's say I was working on Varshan, I get to his area, I walk into his boss arena, and then Belial shows up and I have to fight him instead. So it's a pretty dope idea. I have enjoyed the trailers. I don't know what kind of character I'm going to be playing as. I guess we could take a quick look just to see what would, like, as assuming they don't change the character select screen in the patch that comes out with the new season, then the next character, let's see. Oh, I think they change it every time. But Sorcerer is the next one, because I've been a rogue. I'm not going to do Spiritborn or Barbarian, because that's what I did last season. Spiritborn for the softcore season, Barbarian for the hardcore stream. You can watch that as a playlist on YouTube if you missed it. We did not finish the Barbarians season. So assuming this does not change tomorrow, we're going to be a Sorcerer, baby. So I'm going to have to do some research to see what the best Sorcerer builds are and get that figured out. But we'll find out tomorrow when it happens. All right. I want to thank you guys for being here and being a part of this. I might have to get myself a wizard hat because I have a bathrobe that I could pretend is a wizard robe. And that'll be how I cosplay for the season. Yeah, so I'm very excited for tomorrow. Make sure to hit the follow button, turn on your notifications. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you want to support this stream, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10 subscribers. We are at 4. You could get us there, so do it. And then finally, if you want to listen to the podcast, check out Potato Chip Pictures. It is on all of your favorite podcatchers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye!